Hi, I'm back to share with you just a couple more dreams that I had I think they were last year sometime. They were spread out, but they were last year. They were identical, except one had a few more details than the other one. Um, I saw myself in a downtown metropolitan area with these high rises, nothing visibly wrong with them, but we were told to evacuate, abandon the city because the buildings were going to come down. And I didn't see any wrecking balls, I didn't see any bombs. There was not even any terrorism involved. This was something that came, it was like a planned event that was going to come from like a governmental system or something. That they had ordered this to be done, this destruction to be done, and that it was going to take place. We didn't know when, but we just knew that it was coming and that people were warned to leave. And they said, if you're caught in the buildings when it comes down, there's nothing we can do about it. You've been warned. So on the basement floor of one of these buildings, there was a historic clothing shop, and they had these. It was like an iconic store that had been there since the '60s, been there for years, and they had these high-end fashions, one-of-a-kind, unique designs. And I remember they were doing like a bargain basement clearance to get rid of whatever they could. And not everything was sold, but they were going to have to leave these beautiful garments just lying, sitting there in the racks. And people came, and I remember the last shoppers bought what they could, and then the store owners, left with the last customers, and they said, okay, we're out of here. We don't know when this is going to be, but we don't want to get caught. And on the very top floor was a floor where executives of the music industry, entertainment, business executives, sports celebrities, different ones had files stored in different, very important documents and data that was stored in this first floor, the top floor. And I remember seeing Mary J. Blige, and she ran up like I don't know why she was in my dream, but she came up to get a couple of songs that she had recorded in this computer that she'd never released to the public, but if she didn't get these songs out, they were going to be lost forever. It seems like the whole computer system, everything was going to crash, so she had to pull the things out of the system in order to have them saved for if she were going to release them, in the future. So, and I remember seeing another gentleman at the top floor getting what he could from some file cabinets and from the computer, and then he was going to leave. But the warning was that if you didn't get out of the buildings when they came down, that it was on you because you had been warned. So I just remember thinking how strange that was to see that. There was no explanation given. Just, and there was nothing wrong with the buildings. That's the thing. They were just regular, nice high rises, and the city was clean, but just they were going to come down and they were going to demolish them. And I don't know if they were going to rebuild or what they were going to do, but what was there was coming down. So I don't know if it means that the interpretation I got was that the system as we know it is going to come crashing down, and there's going to be a new system. That's what I got out of it. But it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts, what you are able to discern from this. So feel free to share with me what your thoughts are, and be blessed as always, and be safe as always, and stay well. Take care.